Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Coach Castle. Today's lecture is about weight loss, specifically to create a plan to lose fat efficiently and consistently. Now, some of the most common mistakes made when attempting to lose weight are as follows: unrealistic expectations, lack of progress tracking, lack of correct planning, lack of plan adherence, and lack of sleep. How do we avoid these pitfalls? Well, let's take that list of 5 things apart, one at a time, and discuss why they're important to you and how to avoid making these common mistakes. Number 1. Unrealistic expectations. What are your goals and expectations for your health and weight loss journey? Are they realistic? How do you know? We are constantly bombarded by stories of amazing transformations. Hundreds of pounds lost in extremely short periods of time, massive muscle gain. These are extremely rare cases of weight loss and not realistic for the most part. Millions of people losing weight every year. A few are carefully selected, photoshopped, their stories carefully edited and crafted to show everything in the best possible light. You are then shown these cherry-picked individuals everywhere you looked, year-round for years, as what is the norm in terms of weight loss and achievement. This creates extremely unrealistic expectations of how long it should take to remove the weight, as well as the amount of effort and discipline required. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, and not to who someone else is today. Get out of your comfort zone. Let's talk realistic expectations. Now, 1 pound of fat on your body is equivalent to 3,500 calories. In other words, your body must be in a 3,500 calorie deficit to enable the conversion of 1 pound of fat stores into energy, thus removing the fat. Now, the average American eats between 2,600 and 3,600 calories daily. Now, this is of course unnecessary and too much. So can you realistically remove 3,500 calories a day? That would equal out to 1 pound a day of weight loss, or 7 pounds of weight lost in a week. Now, even combining cardio, exercise, and a strict diet, it would not be feasible or realistic to assume that we could remove 3,500 calories a day. So, how many calories should you remove on a daily basis? A good place to start would be 10% of your total calories. So, if on the average day you consume 3,000 calories, 10% of that is 300 calories. 3,000 calories minus 300 equals, so your daily deficit is 300 calories. 3,500 calories divided by 300 equals 11.6 days. So basically, with a calorie deficit of 300 calories a day, it will take you roughly 12 days to lose 1 pound of fat. Now, before you all start complaining that progress is too slow, understand that the slower the better when it comes to fat loss. Some reasons for having a smaller calorie deficit, in summary, are as follows: no food cravings, little diet stress, sustainable progress, no drastic changes, no fluctuating hormones, and long-term success. So by removing 300 calories a day from your overall food consumption, you are on track to lose 1 pound of fat every 12 days. But wait, we haven't discussed how to track food, what cardio, or workouts yet. To begin with, your heart is the most important muscle in your body, and if you don't take care of it, you won't be getting to enjoy your new healthy and lean body very long. Therefore, whether you're trying to lose weight or not, you should be performing a minimum of 150 minutes of cardio per week. Now, this can be anything from a 30-minute walk outside to a 20-lap swim a couple days a week. That's all. Cardio, put simply, is any kind of exercise that raises your heart rate for a prolonged period of time. If you want to get technical, the general equation used to calculate maximum heart rate is 220 minus your age. So as an example, for a 35-year-old person, 220 minus 35 equals 185. So that's 185 beats per minute. This maximum range would fall in the category of something along the lines of sprinting full out or rapid burpees. The lowest heart rate would obviously be completely sedentary, like sleeping or meditation. Now, don't make this mistake. I'm not going to do anything, or I'm going to go full throttle, 100%. All in. Even a slow 5-minute walk around the block is better than doing nothing. Just putting your sneakers on for a 5-minute commitment means you'll probably walk more anyways. Who only walks for 5 minutes? By combining cardio and a calorie deficit, you produce a synergistic effect, leading to a larger calorie deficit and increased fat mobilization. When your body is in a calorie deficit, you burn fat as an energy fuel instead of food. When you burn your fat, where does it go? Well, 80% is exhaled as carbon dioxide by breathing, and 20% is water vapor in the form of sweat, urine, tears. So, long story short, the more you breathe, the better. Just a friendly reminder, when you're breathing, to always breathe through your nose, deep into your stomach, nice and slow. Always exhale nice and slow, as this will keep you healthy and calm and centered. Now, let's have some real talk about calories burned during cardio. How many calories do you think you burn walking 60 minutes non-stop at a fast pace, or about 60% of your maximum heart rate? A, between 600 and 800, B, between 400 and 600, or C, between 200 and 400. If you guessed C, then you are correct. There is a huge misconception as to how many calories are actually burned during cardio, whether it be on the treadmill, elliptical, bicycle, or any other form of cardio. So now let's talk about calories burned during an average weight training session. If you are exercising with maximum intensity with correct exercise selection, how many calories do you think you burn? A, between 100 and 200, B, between 300 and 400, C, between 500 and 600. Well, what do you think? Well, if you chose A, between 100 and 200, then you are correct. If you're performing strength training efficiently with high intensity, you will burn no more than between 100 and 200 calories in an hour. You are not special, and no, you do not work out extra intense, and know that pre-workout and those fat burners you took are not helping. Sorry to break it to you, you're still between 100 and 200 calories max, no matter how much you sweat. Now, we have a calorie deficit of 300 calories daily from less food consumption. And if we walk 30 minutes every day, by the end of the week we will have burned an extra 800 to 1,000 calories. Finally, let's subtract another 500 through 700 calories due to the 4 hours of strength training you are performing every week, hopefully. So now let's add up our weekly total calorie deficit. So to start, let's say you subtracted 300 daily food calories times the 7 days. That will be about 2,100 calories a week. Now let's add that 2,100 calorie deficit to the 100 or 200 calories walking daily times 7 days, equaling 900 calories. 900 plus 2,100 equals 3,000 weekly calorie deficit so far. Finally, let's add 500 or 600 calories for your weekly strength training exercise to the overall calorie deficit, and this will give us 3,000 calories plus 500 equaling 3,500 total weekly calorie deficit. Just a reminder that 1 pound of fat equals 3,500 calories. Due to the principle of thermodynamics, we know you must have a calorie deficit of 3,500 calories to burn 1 pound of fat. Now, the human body is not always this simple, and many other factors affect results, such as your starting weight, current age, genetics, existing health conditions, gender, and more. But for most people, this plan will result in anything from 1 to 2 pounds of fat loss per week. This is realistic and healthy progress. In summary, there are 24 hours in a day and 168 hours in a week. You know, 1 hour is only 4% of your day. You only need to exercise 4 hours a week, walk 4 hours a week, and remove 1 snack a day. Then you're well on your way to losing 1 or 2 pounds a week. Now, of course, the only way to accomplish this is by properly tracking your cardio, food intake, and exercise routine. I'll be Gideon. I hope this video helped everybody. For online coaching, email me directly. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.